Merry Christmas, everybody. Little Mama Nadia coming at you here. I, it's Christmas Eve, and which means for me, as far as pregnancy goes, I'm going into week number 23. Just a quick little bumper view for you. So I just want to take a moment and get real here and have, because I'm having a kind of pregnancy kind of real day. Um, talk about some of the things that maybe most moms might want to shy away from. Please forgive my lighting. Unfortunately, my only space that I get to shoot in has terrible lighting. There's nothing I can do about it, and it drives me nuts. I woke up this morning, and I'm pretty sure I've mentioned in my previous videos that I'm on an iron pill. It backs me up, makes me feel not so hungry. But this morning was a little weird for me. Definitely wasn't used to feeling this, and I related it to, for lack of a better way to put it, to possibly being how babies must feel when they feel colicky. Gassy, and it was very uncomfortable. Most of it was passing through, some of it wasn't, and it was just, ugh. Sorry about the TMI moment, but I know I'm not the only one going through it, and I, luckily, with the right diet and eating some certain foods, it helped make things go through. Just a quick brief discussion, as a pregnant, other than like my brief complaints about my iron pill, everything's been pretty normal for me. So I haven't really been discussing my pregnancy journey as much as I should be. Most of my pregnancy journey has been me doing research because I breastfed with my last child, has been doing research breastfeeding, and because I have a tendency to be a working mom, breastfeeding and going back to work. Now, I had some concerns about this because if you have ever watched these moms who go to work and who are pumping, they carry like, they admit to becoming bag ladies. They carry like 4 bags. They carry their purse, they carry their lunch bag, they carry their breast milk storage bag, which is also essentially a lunch bag, and these big pump bags. Now, if you're like me, you have a tendency to work customer service jobs, you work in a restaurant, or maybe you work in a call center, and you might have access, you might be able to get pumping done at work, but you got the small locker that's not very big that you have to be able to put everything in. You're not going to have your own desk where you can leave your stuff at. You're not going to have your own desk where you have a drawer to leave your pump and a spare pump at. You're not going to have an entire room dedicated to being able to do your pumping. Like for me, instance, I'm usually a waitress by trade, so usually I'm waitressing. Not only do you not have all of these amenities dedicated to this, you do not have a place to put these bags. It was very alarming to me, and this is something I've been researching now for like 2.5 months, and I was shocked to see that there is not a working mom out there that has put up a video about how she took those 4 bags and condensed it so that she can do things like be a waitress and realistically be able to fit all of her stuff in her work locker. And that's if she even has a locker available, which probably means you want to carry everything in one bag so it's all in one place. You're not just taking up this probably communal counter space where everyone else stores their purses or bags. Lord knows I've worked enough places of that kind of alarming shit. Ooh, excuse my language. Where dumb things happen, like people go through your bags, people steal stuff from your bag. It's terrible. But yeah, that's what I've been researching. I've been ordering a lot of stuff. Not a lot. I have been catering my baby registry based on my needs as a person who has a active mom who normally doesn't get to sit still and at home and pump at home, who doesn't normally get to sit still at work and pump in a little room at work. Um, and I believe I have now condensed everything so that in the event, I'm out and about with my child, all my pumping needs and my baby needs fit in one small diaper bag. Notice I said small. I do mean it is a pretty small diaper bag. And next week, I want to do a video on the research that I've done and what I have done to take those 4 bags that these working moms, mostly nurses that have full rooms dedicated to pumping, and what I've done to take those 4 bags and be able to fit it into one. I'm still waiting on a few of those components, so that's why I'm not doing that video today. But I'm inviting you to do this research with me. If you haven't if you're a mom who's on the fence about whether or not she can go back to work and breastfeed, and you're looking at these videos, or you've researched it and you're trying to figure out if you can make this work, you're not sure if you want to be bag lady, I totally hear you. I am not that person to be carrying 4 bags to work with me. I certainly do not work in a place where I'll be able to get away with carrying 4 bags with me. Nor will I work in a place where I can actually dedicate a whole 30 minutes of pump time. So I need that portability. If you're not planning on breastfeeding, but you're on the fence and you've decided, I can't breastfeed because I'm a waitress, I have to be able to move around, I can't stay next to the wall and pump, I invite you to still watch this video join me on my video next week. Leave a comment, leave any questions that you may have. If there's maybe you've already done this research and there's only one area specifically that you haven't figured out how to resolve, leave a comment, leave a question. I'll be happy to help. I'm going to be working on my video for next week about what I've done to condense everything. I would love to get input. Maybe there's something I missed. I'm looking to try and make my breastfeeding experience this time a much more successful experience. I looked at my past and know what went wrong now. Part of it was the whole going back to work thing and not understanding what I needed to do to make that work. So if you are a mom who had to do this already, and maybe I just didn't find your video, please post your video below. I want to see it. I want to see your ideas. I want to know your thoughts on this. I want to know if maybe you've already been trying to work on that and you just got one more little corner you hadn't thought about. Maybe I hadn't thought about it either. I want to research it with you because this is pretty important to me. I need that mobility. I'm not even gonna lie, I need that flexibility of knowing that I can go and do this if I need to. Because I have a tendency to be independent. I have a tendency to be the breadwinner of the home. I have a tendency to be the independent earner in the home. So this is something that's important to me. I hope, and I hope that my little TMI at the beginning of the video didn't off-put you too much. I hope you join me in my next video and in my journey in trying to get everything condensed into one bag for a breastfeeding mom that is going to go back to work. And I hope you put your input in and put your questions in, because Lord knows I may not have all the answers, but I would like to research it, know what it is that maybe I'm overlooking. Maybe I found a solution to it. I don't know. We'll find out next week, won't we? Thanks for talking, guys. I'll see you next week, okay? Bye.